Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Big Blue Blob in Europa Universalis IV. Okay, so we're just basically waiting for England's enthusiasm to come down just a little tiny bit more so they give us this one little province. Beyond that, there have been some comments on the subreddit, and I don't get me wrong, I don't mind comments. That's not one of the reasons why comments are disabled on YouTube videos. It's constructivity. And so the comments on the subreddit are very constructive, and I enjoy them. And so, anyway, we're going to keep on doing that. But anyway, people are saying that you should restart. No. We're not restarting. I feel confident. We'll play on speed 2 for a moment at least, but no, I feel good. I feel good about where we're at. Sure, it's true that we only have 38 provinces right now, but we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces to add to that, which is, so it puts us at 40... What would that be? 44. So that means that we need 56 provinces in about 40 years. And we're going to take that by taking it from over here. Anything that's within Europe is the restriction. So we've got the areas map mode, regions map mode, Russia. You can see anything that's in Europe. So we can go all the way over to here. This is still Europe, still Europe, still Europe, still Europe, still Europe. All of this land over here is Europe. And all of this land over here has no development, which means that it's cheap and easy to take in wars. So don't worry. Don't you worry, don't you worry, okay? All right, so we're gonna siege this stuff down. There's some really low development provinces here that we're gonna try to take as well. Basically, we're gonna try to integrate Mecklenburg as fast as we possibly can, which is gonna be right around 63, so in about 3 years. So we need to make sure that they love us to death. So we're gonna continue to improve relations with them. Other than that, we're improving relations with Denmark for a mission. We are fabricating claims on Aragon because there's a chance that we can get maybe one more province from them. Or, I don't know. The Baleares was cheap. Girona's 9 development. I like Girona. That'd be fine. Yeah, something like that should be good. We could call them to arms. I don't think we will. Let's come back from... Okay, let's wait till the end of this month. And then we're going to come back from Aragon and see how England is feeling about giving up Calais. We'll take our time with this run. It doesn't have to be a like speed 3, speed 4, like, you know, rush run. So for you to give me Calais is just 9. He's at -2 reasons. That's the only thing I want is 1 province, and doing so is not going to cause any kind of major issue for us. However, we do want a separate piece Sweden, which is going to require these sieges to complete, so we're waiting on that. Let's go back to Aragon and continue to build a spy network with him. We could also build a spy network with Sweden to increase siege speed, but my experience with that is that the modifier is just not good enough. It takes far too long. Sweden is apparently considered to be a lucky nation. Sweden has how many troops? They have 5,000 infantry, no cav, so our army should be safe. There are only a few forts up here. 1 fort, in fact, and then everything else we can just go siege very, very quickly with this army. And we're going to want to siege down pretty much every province that's red. All the 3 development provinces. All of them. All of them. Every 3 development province that Sweden owns, we want them all. Including the, I think we'll take this one too. Delaskigan. The Delaskigan mine is fantastic. Goods produced is massive because of base 5.2. The Delaskigan Stora Kappaberget. So we would love that province as well, even though it's 4 development. So we're just waiting on this siege. We're waiting to see if anybody feels like landing any troops. No troops on these boats. Okay, everything's fine. We're looking for individual war score against Sweden to come up. Basically, we can go back to speed 3 while we wait on this siege. Fortunately, we do have our 3 siege leaders, so this siege should not take too long. Castile's opinion if France goes down or they get spy network efficiency versus us. Who cares? We're not going to do admin tech. We're not going to become Defender of the Faith. We're going to merc up even more. We're going to stockpile all these admin points. My hope is that we can ignore any kind of coalition just because we're friends with Castile. As long as Castile stays friendly, which they should, unless we decide to like take land that they think they deserve. They want these 3. We want these 2. They kind of want Girona. They definitely want the Baleares. Maybe we shouldn't take the Baleares. If they get the Union over Aragon, then that would suck. Which could happen. You never know. Possible. Just waiting on a siege. 7%. Okay, cool. Up to 21. Not bad. Not bad for 273 days. This early in the game with no siege tech. We're on tech 5, so we're still two technologies away from being able to even do it. We have the Hussite heretics in Rethel. Why are they so upset? War exhaustion, autonomy was decreased. That's pretty standard status quo, I think. Supply is pretty close to acceptable for most of our army to hang out there for now. Still no troops on those boats, right? Hey, we maxed out relations with Denmark and it wasn't enough to get the opinion modifier. We could wait or just send them a 25 gold gift, which is, I think, the more appropriate action. 25 gold gets us 25 Diplo power. Incorporate Savoy. Not going to happen. We're not going to war with the Emperor. Although the Emperor is pretty weak right now, and I believe we could possibly call in Castile against him. Not to mention he rivaled him, didn't he? No, he did not. Okay. Come on, I really need this fort to fall. In order to demand territory from him, we need to actually occupy the land. Okay, so which one do we want to lose? Do we want the nobility to gain loyalty? I think so. Losing a little bit of trade efficiency is not a big deal. Alright, come on. 42% chance. That's almost 50-50. Thank you. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and spread out. Paying close attention to the fact that there still is a 5-stack out there. Our individual war score with you is already at what? With that one occupation. It's only 13. We might need to siege down your capital as well. Hopefully he hasn't trained any more troops. Nope, he's up to 8 infantry. Still no cav. So my army up here. Austria's declared war on Venice. Savoy's dishonored their call. Muscovy's gone to war over there. 8,000 Swedish infantry could cause some serious problems for me. Depending on which direction they come from. And I'm thinking they're going to come from Hollande. We've won back the Siege of Wismar, which helps out quite a bit. Let's come home down to here. We could contribute, try to send more troops up north. Or, here's what we should do, is just hire mercs in his territory. And then that way we don't have to worry about transporting troops over here. We want to be at the force limit anyway, we have the money. I do still have concerns about his army. And I believe he was the one who had that occupation, so he should have lost. Yeah, 21 war score now. We need Sweden's enthusiasm to drop to low, and then that will be when we ask for the peace deal. We won't be able to cross the strait. Actually, can we? No, we can't. Not until we siege down Stockholm. I think it's worth the time to stay in the war for a little bit longer. It's a little bit risky sending a 2-stack into right here. His whole army's probably in Stockholm, if I had to guess. But we're not too far behind. Either that or he might be coming back down here to try to siege down Wismar again. I'm not really sure where he's hiding his army. Something, 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 blah, 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 nobility. Rebels, no, Novgorodian separatists. That's pretty much to be expected. We were going to have issues with rebels. That's one of the reasons why we kept an army up here for Mecklenburg. We need to deal with that. Okay, Sweden is at 12,000 infantry now. On Tech 4 to our Tech 5. There they are. A 233 general with 20% infantry combat ability. Nothing to sneeze at. It's definitely dangerous. Okay, he's down to medium enthusiasm. That's pretty good. Quarantine school? No. Don't care about that. They're at exactly medium enthusiasm right now. Let's see what we can negotiate if we talk to them right now. A 29 war score. We can't do it because we can't make it into a core, but that doesn't mean we can't transfer it to Mecklenburg. So here's what we're going to do. If it is free development, we transfer it to Mecklenburg. Six is too high. And then let's see if, when talking to you, how much of this land would you be willing to give up? It's a lot of provinces. Not very many is the answer. He'd be willing to give up some. We want to talk to Scotland directly, or do we want to talk to England directly? Sorry, and by Scotland I meant Sweden. Well, we have more direct war score with England, so I think we'd negotiate with England directly. On the other hand, I think we want to hold out until he is at low enthusiasm. Until England is at low enthusiasm. That will be when we do the peace deal, and we'll probably negotiate directly with England. Seems to me like the right way to go. Let me guess. Blah, blah, blah. Something about spy network with our ally. With such dumb events, honestly. It's like, I don't care. Okay, we're losing some control of provinces. That's fine. Lost our diplomat. He's at 3 enthusiasm now. All we're going for here is occupied and besieged provinces to maybe affect his enthusiasm. If they take that fort, then that's going to cause some serious issues for me, so please don't fall. Thank you. We now have 46 war score. They're at 5 enthusiasm. We're pretty close to being able to get a 46 peace deal. As they continue to occupy provinces, that's stopping us. And if they take that other province, then that's going to stop us even further. I may have to obtain military access to go deal with this army. That, or if for some reason Scotland wants out. 26 peace deal. Okay, I'm just gonna peace out now. I don't want to risk this 28%. Then we take care of the rebels. Actually, those are the Livonian Order rebels. They don't matter to us. Royal marriage offer from Mecklenburg is perfectly acceptable. We are allowed to rival Poland, Austria, Aragon. We're about to go to war with Aragon. Our truce is up with somebody soon. Provence is in 61 August. And we do have a claim, and they are still excommunicated as far as I know. Yes, their name is in red. So, we park our army over there. And we just go take that one province from them. The aggressive expansion impact is going to be half as much. We have a truce that expires before them with anyone else. They have no allies. It's just, we just take their land. Make sure that you are continuously being improved with. There goes our truce. We immediately declare our war. Excommunicated ruler. Confirm. Get rid of one of the infantry. 6 and 4. Engage. Could be a snack wipe. He has no fort. Our siege leader will stay. We pull that off. And they go to wherever there's unrest. Or wherever there is already an existing army. And then these guys, I mean, they're black flagged and they will be until they get all the way down to Narva. I sure hope you don't have a rebellion up there. That'd be annoying. We could take Diplotech. I think we will. Alsace has just been vassalized. Our next truce expires with Naples and Aragon, February of 63, so we have 2 years. And this is going to be the war that we call call Castile in on favors so that they don't get any land and they don't get to complain about it. Meanwhile, you better have cored all this crap by now. He's working on it. He's got territorial cores, apparently, not actual full cores. Interesting. He has started the process of coring that one province up there. Okay. Conquer Piedmont. It's part of Savoy, isn't it? If I were to do that, we'd have to wage war against the Emperor. Castile wouldn't join us. They're allied to the Emperor. Ugh. It's the exact opposite of what I thought they had done. We still have disloyal estates. Unrest is actually surprisingly good up here. They've done a good job of keeping it low. It's actually highest up here. They've raised autonomy, which is fine. Don't really care. It's a rather sizable rebellion. Not gonna lie, we were kind of expecting it. Full annexation was demanded. We're just going to engage with infantry, preferably with our mercs. I think we have time. Crap, I did it wrong. Oh no, I've just crashed the game! Oh, that happens on occasion. There's some weird sequence of keyboard shortcuts that can crash the game. I don't know what causes it. Fortunately, it's Iron Man, so we will just start over at the end of last month, or the beginning of the last month. So, all right, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.